Well, we often think of Vancouver Island as #1, the best place to live in Canada. But not so, says Money Sense magazine. According to the rankings, cities from here ranked from number 15 to number 186th in Canada. With more on this, Dana Hutchings joins us with tonight's Checkpoint.
Jim, we're number 35. Well, it certainly doesn't have the same ring as we're number 1, but that's exactly where Victoria ranked this year. Money Sense ranked the top 190 cities based on 22 categories, including climate, ease of travel, and affordable housing. For the third year in a row, Ottawa is ranked the best place to live in Canada because of cultural offerings and family-friendly lifestyle. Regina cracks the top 10 this year because of unemployment and high income, as does Brandon and Winnipeg, Manitoba. So what about Vancouver Island cities? Well, we didn't fare quite as well. The highest ranked city on the island and in BC is Saanich at number 15. It may be a drizzly day in Saanich, but our year-round weather ranked 6th best in Canada. That's one of the reasons Saanich propelled to 15th overall in the Money Sense survey.
A mayor can't take credit for the weather.
People who live here say they wouldn't trade it.
It's a wonderful place to live.
For us, it's #1.
It's the best place to be.
It's a fantastic place to live.
But would you give up this for this? This is Red Deer, Alberta. It ranked number 9 overall. And Brandon, Manitoba, number 6.
I've been to Brandon in February. I wouldn't recommend it, but based on some of that criteria, they score fairly high.
Well, the nation's capital, Ottawa, is number 1. Our provincial capital, Victoria, ranks number 35.
I think Victoria's at a disadvantage because it's a core municipality, it's a downtown municipality, and you can compare it to the Vancouvers or, even downtown Toronto on a survey like that, and that's not really fair.
The island results drop off from there. Courtenay ranked 73rd, Nanaimo 74th. Duncan comes in at 123rd, Parksville 148th. And at the bottom of the 190 city rankings, Campbell River at 184 and Port Alberni at 186. But don't tell longtime island residents that.
It is the best place to live in Canada. There's no doubt about it. I've lived here for 87 years, and I should know.
And our checkpoint question tonight, do you think Vancouver Island cities are ranked too low? You can tweet us at @check_news, post on our Facebook page, or email checkpoint@checknews.ca. Now, you may think Vancouver Island is the best place to retire. Not so, says these rankings. That title goes to Kingston, Ontario. Jim, I'll be back with your checkpoint responses, and we'll hear how other cities fared as well coming up.
For many people on Vancouver Island, this is the best place on earth. But according to Money Sense magazine, we don't rank that high. Saanich was ranked 15th highest in the country, while Port Alberni was the 4th worst overall. Do you think our rankings are too low? Dana Hutchings is back with your checkpoint responses.
Jim, there have been a few drops in this year's rankings. The city of Vancouver is a good example. Last year it was 29th, this year 56th, largely due to the high cost of housing. At one point, Victoria was ranked number 2, this year number 35. And 2 island cities, Campbell River and Port Alberni, are ranked in the bottom 5. So we want to know, do you think Vancouver Island cities are ranked too low? From Facebook, Rob says, I doubt whoever put this article together ever visited or lived in these places. Pat says, I wish we were ranked at the bottom so people don't flock here. From email, Alana says, when you tell anyone from Eastern Canada that you're from Vancouver Island, they all say, wow, you're so lucky, it's beautiful there. So yes, our island rankings should be much higher. And Kevin says the results make no sense to those in the know, but let's keep our island paradise a closely guarded secret. Less is more. And a couple other areas where cities on the island ranked high. Victoria, which was 35th overall, was number 1 for walking and biking to work and number 3 for culture. Courtenay at 73rd overall ranked 4th in population growth. And that's tonight's Checkpoint.